Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. I am Jason, of course. Surprised you wouldn't know that if you were here. But looks like we've got episode number 9. It should be the finale here. Should be the end, I'm thinking. We'll see. It started a little later tonight than I thought I was gonna, for multiple reasons. But, and I will need to take a little bit of a break in about 45 minutes, which reminds me I should set an alarm for... I don't need that long, probably 40 minutes. But I'll just be quickly hopping up to grab some laundry. And that'll be all done. My girlie gonna come sit with me? Come here, you. Alright, so we have 2 main side quests that we're working on to finish here. We finished the main quest line already. We've already, pretty much finished it. You know what we haven't done is we haven't taken care of the after date with Teresa. We did the original 3 dates and all that good stuff. Got in there. We have not taken her out again since then, so we can show you guys kind of last piece of the puzzle here for Teresa. Clean ourselves up first, though. We're gonna go see if we can't finish those 2 side quests, and then I think that's it. We're gonna go right off into the sunset with Lord Capon. That spoilers. That is how the game ends.
Don't you want a little wager on the Rat Aid tourney?
No. It's Teresa anyway. Usually if she's not out here, then she's sitting over there. There she is. Hey there.
I've got something for you. I got them from Uncle Peshek. Just don't go poking them where you shouldn't.
They're lockpicks. They're not really intended for poking in your own locks.
True, but at least don't get caught. And if you do, you didn't get them from me.
Nice. Now there is a side quest here, which is how did you manage to survive. So if anybody really, really wants me to go through that, I will happily do it. But it's its own episode, essentially. It is a very long DLC side quest kind of thing.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to.
Yeah. So once you scored big with Teresa, then there's really only one. You can do this one last thing, and this happens. Then every time you take her out afterwards, it is the same cutscene and everything. You take a stroll down there, and you just kind of get one final cutscene.
Listen, Teresa. There's something I ought to tell you.
What is it? What's troubling you?
Oh,
I'm
that
not
is
quite
different.
sure how to tell you, so I'll just spit it out. So Radzig Kobyla is my father.
And King Wenceslas is my cousin. Oh, you really had me going.
No, I'm serious.
What? But, Henry, how on earth could...
I know. It was a shock for me, too. It turns out Sir Radzig and my mother had some... romance. Of course, he couldn't marry a commoner.
And your father? I mean the blacksmith. God, that sounds so odd. I mean Martin.
He knew Sir Radzig from way back. Martin... Pa married her before I was born, to protect her reputation, and raise me as his own.
And Sir Radzig allowed it?
Sure. Actually, I get a feeling the whole thing was agreed between them. Sir Radzig was glad she wasn't left alone with a child.
My God, Henry, that's just... And what will that mean for you?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know?
Well, it all depends on Sir Radzig, doesn't it? As his illegitimate son, I don't have any rights as such. But it's not like I've suddenly become a noble like Capon. And even though Sir Radzig has publicly acknowledged me, well, sort of, it hasn't really changed anything.
And if Sir Radzig decided to make a real noble of you, would you want that?
I wouldn't. And it's never going to happen anyway.
Why not?
A bastard remains a bastard. Even if Sir Radzig never had another heir, all his property would go to the king by rights.
You might be right, but can't you imagine it? Would you still care for me, a common millmaid, if you were a nobleman?
That would be inappropriate.
Of course. I'll always be fond of you.
What a great answer.
That.
I'll remember that. I hope you won't regret those words.
No fear of that.
Alright, so that was one that I had forgotten. Or maybe never experienced before, I don't know. I guess there's one more. But... No! No! Not like this. See, the reason the game crashed the first time is because someone killed Teresa and Rete. No, I'm kidding. The game just crashed. I don't think that was it, but... That'd be really something. That would really be something, wouldn't it? So tomorrow we can come by and take her out again, because we're going to be doing the Band of Bastards quests, which are right to the north of this. Now this is going to close our playthrough out. We've got maybe a few hours worth of content here to close everything out.
I must go, Henry. Take care.
So you can see we have the Smitten buff. Get a +3 charisma because we spent some time with our beloved. Yeah, we've already taken Teresa out on 3 dates, and if you didn't see what happened, then you should check the VODs. I don't want to spoil it for you. So I could probably supply you a clip if you'd like to see it. I just will have to go fetch that at some point.
Yeah.
It is not safe for work, though. Don't you like it when there's stuff in the game that's not safe for work? I love it.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not sitting here like I want a sex game, you know, like. But what I am saying is, you know, I feel like much like in movies, I think it's a nice little accent to a game that kind of shows some real world, you know, like what would actually happen. Where all the, you know, the games try to be so PC, it's kind of annoying, right? Like, no, you know, dating this girl and, you know, stuff's gonna happen. Encourage people to check out the VODs, gosh darn it. This is what I do.
Gutenberg and Budweis, I reckon.
The bear men want to go to...
Alright, so we have been interacting with
Been to
this
see Sir
group.
Radzig?
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
I can well imagine. I wouldn't want the Zulls plundering my estates either. If I had any.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the area.
That makes sense. I don't think he'll come to us. So we'll just have to hope we run into him. I'd like to check out the big forest to the north, and then carry on via Ujits.
Sure.
Mount up then, and let's go.
Alright, so basically, Sir Radzig had sent us to join up with this group. There's about 6 or 7 of them. And basically, we've been put on the task of patrolling and looking to see if we can figure out why all these bandits are patrolling on all these different roads. And then we came across a farmstead area that had been completely obliterated and set ablaze. So now we're kind of teaming up with this group to we investigated what was going on with that, and we found a shield with a note from Lord Zhao, which is kind of a rival of Sir Radzig. And so now us in this group are seeing if we can find out anything more about him or find them at all. We don't really have much to go on, but apparently we're going to go up here. See what's up here. Now, this is a DLC quest that I have not finished. I finished a few levels of it. But honestly, I only did it once, and I don't remember much about it. So this is kind of new content for me, as well as everybody else here. I'll remember a certain amount of it, but eventually I'll get to a point where I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know what this is. Now we lost the tourney. Suddenly it's nighttime. Got it. I'm with it. Now we can take Teresa out soon.
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here. What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We choose it soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he drinks like the devil himself.
He does
Nothing
indeed.
strange about that. Every other man on the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a lecher.
Or both.
Quiet. Listen.
Uh-oh. Ew. Nah, I would rather just sit back here and watch.
Please, sir, help me.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzig, in the manner of speaking. What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls... You've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Ah, let them get well soaked, and then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
But what about the girls? Those men, they were...
I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
Well, unless they be nuns.
That's going to be the end of the cutscene. Then it'll go into the actual gameplay where we'll get to decide who we want
The
to.
girl's right. If we delay, her friends will pay the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry. But it's caution that'll keep you alive, not chivalrous deeds.
You promised Sir Radzig you protect his fiefdom, and that means his subjects too.
Come on, it's not like their lives are in any real danger. Hagen's men just want a bit of fun.
A bit of fun? Are you fucking serious? You know very well, Kuno, how innocent girls can end up after a bit of fun with animals like that. Well, I, for one, am not going to sit back and let it happen, even if I have to creep in there myself and try to rescue them.
Oh, all right. It's not the smartest thing to do. But let's go and tackle those fuckers if that's how you want it.
Good. Thanks.
We got 7 mounted knights. Like,
Right. We better try and save those girls from Hagen's brutes. Let's go!
dog breath? Where's my horse? Where? Alright. Oh, they are just running there. We're not going on our mounts? Okay, boys.
Valuable advice, brothers.
I'll watch your right side then, yeah?
Alright, fair enough. One of the things we can do is we can take a... Well, maybe we have enough room for a potion. Maybe not. Gosh, we're at 95. We'll see about taking a potion here. Hatfoot, maybe? 5 nourishment. And no, that's pickpocketing. There's one that does... Let's say, yeah, strength and warfare. That one's pretty good. Damn it. That one was 7 nourishment. Now we're bloated again. Ugh.
What's up, brother? Heart in your mouth. Jesus, what the fuck? It's a sign from God, better. A foretaste of what we'll do with the liquid loot we take from the foe. Shit. I wanted to charge them with a terrifying roar. There'll be no more wine flowing here. Now it's your blood, everyone.
Here we go.
You're gonna cry now.
We have our shield. Don't have our shield equipped, but that makes sense. Wait, yeah, it definitely gets a little grainy in group battles, doesn't it? We'll have to load though. That kind of makes sense. Dog makes a huge difference, man. I'm like, I don't know which one's the bad guy. There you go. Apparently there's someone still fighting down there. There we go.
Christ. So, where's those damsels we so gallantly rescued?
You want to have a scrap with me?
Scrap? That's putting it in vulgar terms. I want to challenge you to an honorable bout of combat. You've nothing better to do right now anyway.
All right. A little practice always helps.
My very words. Come on then.
Oh, alright. No, that's kind of weird, but sure. I'm gonna knock this guy out cold. Chain strikes. Chain strikes. Chain strikes. Head cracker. Good night, Jan. Have fun. Can't talk to that guy, he doesn't have a tongue.
Spots, Henry?
Up for a game?
Always. I've got some nice little items to wager. What do you say?
Well, that depends what you have.
I've got a shield, a jupon, and a very fine embroidered hat. The shield's got the Rickfald crest, a nice piece, handles well, and tough enough to take quite a battering. Then I've got this combat jupon. Not only does it look good, but it'll help keep your skin in one piece. And then there's this noble hat. It's not a lot of use on the battlefield, but if you want to look elegant around town, it'll certainly make a big impression on folk. And the girls will be fainting at your feet.
We'll go with the hat.
Well, from the sounds of it, with a hat like that, I could rule the world. I'll play you for it.
All right, but what will you wager? You'll have to make it worth my while. After all, fine things like these here don't just grow on trees.
Sure.
This should be enough, right?
That'll do me. Let's play.
All right, so we'll play a little dice. We've only played one game of dice, I think, on stream this whole time. Show how good we are at dice now, especially now that we got the. Let's see.
We'll see whose side Lady Luck is.
We've got 6 specialty dice, and we've got the trait, and it always helps us throw good dice. So we should destroy this guy. A little daring throwing with that, but oh, yeah, we'll stay with that. Actually, 550 is fine. Decent first throw. Oh, wow.
Finished.
You got lucky though. All right. Let's see. Oh, nice. We can actually score all of these. It's a 900 and rolling. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the wrong button. I meant to keep going.
That's it.
Oh, I realized my my face is in the way down here. Let's get rid of the pick real quick.
This'll be the one.
And we'll put that back up after we're done playing. Not usually something in the bottom left to get in the way of.
We'll see.
Oh, he's skirting his way on through.
Shouldn't I?
Alright, well now we're tied.
I did it.
I made a bad mistake there and scored instead of... Oh! Oh ho ho! Really?
I hope that's the end of it.
No, probably not. I only need 50 more to win the whole game. Wow. What a crazy turn. It's up to win the game all in one.
You deserve it.
Oof. Decimated. Who else can we talk to?
They left us some damn good booze here. And as my old man used to say, the fire of battle must be quenched. Of course, the only battle he was ever in was with Ma. But still, it fits. Anyway, I hope you'll drink with us.
Sure. Why look a gift horse in the mouth?
My words exactly. Me and the lads were just saying how we know nothing about you. Most of the folk around here have hardly been further than the village market. But you must have seen a thing or two.
That I have. I suppose you heard about the raising of Skalitz.
Aye, I heard. And Radzig told me you're from there. But that's probably not the kind of story to go with wine and good cheer.
Do you know Talmberg?
Aye, I do. It's that castle on the hill, not far from here.
That's right. Sir Divish is the lord there. You might have heard he was locked up in his own castle for 7 years by another lord he had some dispute with.
I remember hearing something about that. How did he get out?
His wife, Lady Stephanie, managed to get justice for him in the end, with the help of the provincial council.
Right. But I thought you were going to tell us something about yourself, Henry.
I'm getting there. It's to do with the young lady Stephanie. She took a liking to me and asked me to help her get some things for her cousin's wedding, which I did. And she was very, very grateful.
So the lady was nice to you. That's a charming story. Not exactly bard material.
No, you don't get it, Kuno. She was very grateful.
What you... No. Never. You and the lady of the castle.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise for me, too.
Are you mad? Did it cross your mind what her husband could do?
No, I suppose. But I was caught up in the moment.
Jesus, Henry. I'll give you a word of advice. We're not from here, so it doesn't matter much. But I wouldn't go telling that story around these parts.
Of course not, don't worry.
Tell us another.
Alright.
I've got a good one about something that happened in Skalitz.
I'm not sure Skalitz is an entertaining topic.
No, wait, you'll enjoy this one. Well, we had a German as a neighbour, a furrier he was. And he was always blabbering on about how Sigismund was the best thing for this country, and how Wenceslas wasn't worth a damn. Me and my mates got fed up with his horse shit. After all, he was insulting our king, and we weren't going to put up with that.
Regular patriots, eh?
And as it happened, this Deutsch had just whitewashed his house. Lovely and white, pure as the driven snow. And next to it was a big pile of fresh manure.
Ah, I think I see where this is going.
Wait, though, his wife was at home, you see. So I went to her and said, "Good wife, sorry to bother you, but your husband is in the tavern insulting the king." And she says, "Oh, God above, the fool is drunk and spouting nonsense again." So she jumps up and off she goes to give him an ear bashing, leaving the coast clear for our operations.
I can just imagine it.
Yeah, you should have seen it. How those shit pies stood out so prettily against that pure white background. And then the Deutsch's son turned up with his mates. Naturally, there was a bit of a brawl. And then the catchpole turned up and we had to beat a tactical retreat.
Quite the general, aren't you? Tell us another.
Alright, I think we got one more.
I was trying to track down these bandits who raided the Neuhof stud farm, and the trail led to Ujitz. I made the acquaintance of the parish priest there.
Oh, I've heard some stories about him. Apparently he's quite a character.
That's putting it mildly. But he does keep his word, and he sure knows how to drink.
A typical man of the cloth, eh?
I don't know about other priests, but Godwin can booze like a master. So we ended up in the local tavern. What can I tell you? Wine, women, and song, you know how it goes. Well, we lost track of time a little, and then the bailiff came barging in and tells us it's past curfew and we're to clear out.
Was he on his own?
No, he had some men with him. I'm not sure how many. It's all a little blurry. Anyway, we explained to him politely that we had no intention of ending our enjoyment. So, after a bit of discussion with the bailiff, we carried on. Next morning, Godwin was as green as a frog and hardly able to walk. And then he realised he had to say mass.
That's a show I'd like to see.
Well, he couldn't do it. So he got me to preach the sermon.
You? Preaching? You're joking.
That's pretty good.
Well, I did my best. Of course, I wasn't in great shape myself, so I'm not sure what the flock made of it.
My word, you're a dark horse. A nice story, but let's just drink.
Yep, time to drink. Seven tankards of ale. I missed it. It was too fast. And a blah 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 later. Alright, well, we are drunk. Let's see. And we're pretty close to Ujitz. And we still want to do that. So yeah, we can go back to Townburg. Way down there. Go ahead and fast travel there. So we're working on two different side quests right now. One is for Matt and Fritz, as we continue our quest to finish whatever their thing is. And this is actually, I've reached a point where I haven't done this part yet either. And I actually, if I remember correctly, needed a guide to help me with this part last time. Going on now?
Here.
What is happening right now? I think these guys are confused. Huh. I don't know what that was about. Alright, so ride to Tomberg and fully climb the stairs until you've reached the tower. There's a very hard locked chest near the ladder. Can't sprint. Or maybe that's because I'm drunk out of my mind, or maybe that's because... Nah, it's fine. I will go off. Probably not the best thing at this time of night, but it's only once, so it's not big. Let me make sure my controls are still right. Yeah. I just can't sprint because I'm drunk, apparently. Could sleep it off, but yeah. Climb to the very top of the tower. Very hard chest we gotta look for up here. Is this the top of the tower, or... Let's see. No, that's what we want. But get out of the way.
Come along, free.
Yeah, it's at a very hard chest, so I don't think these are it, but I guess we'll see what's in them. More weapons and stuff. Not really worthwhile. We could look at the inside. See if there's one inside. Did either. Bummer.
What the hell was that?
Hmm.
What?
What? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe it's up there. Oh, I see. Okay. Think I know where I'm going now. Nope. This is not somewhere we can go into. Why? Yeah, that's a way to cheese it, but I can't figure out what that is exactly. So, do the more do the other one then. We'll do this the quotey fingers correct way. Hmm. Why Norton is getting uppity with us here. Let's see. October, talk to Captain Robar. That already failed. Can visit the stable master. Where is the stable master, I wonder? It's 7 a.m., so... Whoops. I believe this is the stable master. There he is.
Good God, you look terrible.
Ouch.
You look like you swallowed a wasp, Master Groom. What's going on?
I should think so. I have 3 horses with a fucking colic.
Well, that's not such a tragedy. You need to keep the horses warm and rub them down with straw, especially the belly and flanks. That'll help settle the stomach. Give them clean water, change the straw often, and leave them enough room to roll around if they want to. And walk them round now and again, but let them go at their own pace. Don't push them. Keep that up for a week, and they'll be good as gold.
My word. I've been handling horses for years, but I never heard about rubbing them with straw for colic. Thanks for the help. I'm known in all the stables around here, and I'll be telling them about you, too. The thing is, Sir Robard wants 4 horses for the train to the quarry, and they won't be fit by then. Certainly not this one here.
See. Hmm.
When do they need the horses?
In 4 days. They want them there at noon.
Aha.
The quarry? What's going on there?
I don't know, but a guarded train like that, they must be carrying something valuable.
What about some help from someone else?
You mean from that old hag who lives in the woods? I'm not so foolish as to believe in spells.
It's not about spells. She can try to make a herbal concoction. I know something about herbs, and I'll make sure she doesn't put anything in it that would be bad for the horses.
All right, then. Let's see what the old hag comes up with. Good luck, then.
Alright, so we can try to reduce the numbers by going and talking to the old hag. But first we can go here and talk to Fritz and Matthew about when it's happening. What's going on here?
All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
What? What's your problem?
Arms! Get over here!
I yield. Enough!
It's your lucky day, you sniveling wretch. Get out of my sight.
What's this guy's problem? It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have just beat him down, but that's probably not a good idea to do with a guard. Is this on the upper side or in there? Well, it's kind of right in between, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go up and then come down to him. Suppose.
Jesus, what have you been up to? So, I'm here.
Good. Do you know when they'll come?
I know. In 4 days. Sometime around noon.
And do you know how many of them there'll be?
I don't know.
It could be bloody risky, couldn't it? Don't you want to find out more?
Maybe you're right. Either way, be ready.
Looks like waiting here with them we could skip, but why don't we go see if we can't lessen their numbers through that's not my horse. Like that. My horse was somewhere over here. If I remember correctly. Alright, so we'll run on up the hill. Go visit Gertie. This is the same woman that we helped out with the strange witches. She kind of owes us one.
Greetings. What do you need?
You wouldn't happen to know a remedy for horse colic?
Of course. Who do you need it for?
The groom at Talmberg is having problems.
That wretch? I won't move a finger for him. I'd rather poison those horses of his.
If I understood you right, you'd like to help out at Talmberg. I could put in a good word for you. Not to mention it would be good for the poor horses.
Well, fine. You just need to brew a digestive potion and give it to them 3 times a day in small doses.
What? I thought you could just give it all at once.
Aye, to a man. But it's different with horses, believe me. Goodbye.
What kind of potions am I having to make here? Hmm. Ordinary digestive potion would do the trick. So, let's see.
Take care.
We could try that. Let's see. Oh, if there's a digestive potion in here. And if we poisoned the horses, then there would be less troops there. But I feel like I need to do something else. Let's see. Yeah, no, the act actually says buy her bottle of poison, then go to the stable master, tell him you bought the potion, and you will reduce the number to protect. Yeah. So that is what we do. Didn't really need the guide for that, but it's nice to have confirmation. And now we have 2 options. Either we can wait here for 5 days for them to come, or we can go do stuff and break this up a little bit. Feel kind of bad for poisoning the horses, but you know, it is what it is. We gotta help Fitz and Matthew.
God be... Ooh.
Hmm. Wasn't the option to talk to the stable master, of course. I don't know what that's about. See. It says go back to the stable master and tell him you brought the potion, but no option to talk to him. We've got it, but that is not an option. So, I guess we're done.
Yeah.
We'll just have to deal with the large number.
Jesus, what are you...
I want to wait here with you until they bring the money.
Go ahead. There's enough room around the fire. Goodbye.
Waiting until the soldiers arrive. So yeah, we could have gone and done more of the Band of Bastards stuff or taken out Teresa, but I figure it just makes sense to kind of do these in order because it's really just more time going back and forth, traveling. We might as well do this. Then we'll go down and we'll do the next chapter for the Band of Bastards. And then we'll see if we want to do that or take Teresa out. One or the other. Well, just in case this is our last time together, for me, Fitz, and Matthew. At least we spent like 4 days together waiting. Yeah, they're my girlie. Hi. Love you. Yeah, I'm kind of tired. I had to wake up early this morning and go to the DMV. Ew. I know it's the worst. It really is the worst. Ever. You don't need to get up. I was just taking my arm out of there. Oh my gosh. So sensitive. Can't move around at all. I'm not getting up. I'm just moving my arm. Alright.
Henry, I'm glad you came. Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
I want to get...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
First you have to...
Well,
Good luck then.
Get your mates to help you. So what are we doing here exactly?
Jesus, what have you been up to?
They're here. Let's do this.
So how do we go about it?
Stealth, I guess?
I might have an idea. You pair will be as much use as a glass hammer when it comes to sneaking. But do you think you could divert their attention?
How?
All you have to do is go at each other somewhere where they'll hear you. Hopefully one of the guards will go and see what's happening.
Us? No one will believe that.
You two? You're at each other's throats all the time. You won't even have to pretend.
If that's what you want. Me and Fritz will be having a fight, not too far off. Just hope someone notices. God be with you.
Okay, I like this plan a lot better than charging in and just like, killing a bunch of people or trying to take them out. It doesn't make much sense. What we're going to do instead is we're going to take off all of the noisy stuff. Go into stealth mode. Sneak down into the quarry. That's too steep. Where is this? See. Go ahead and take our... Wow, our nourishment is way over where it needs to be.
What's that? What's going on there?
Wait here for me. Stay.
What's going on?
Where might this be exactly? I don't think it's in here. Get that thing rolling. All right. All right, we got it. So we're going to the clear. The girlie really likes running on that wheel. Just won't ever let me see it. Time I turn around and try and take a look, she just runs right off the wheel. Like, no, don't watch. That wasn't too hard. Did that the right way.
Yeah.
Oh. Wrong direction. Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's not go directly into that block location we had just gone through. Doesn't seem like the best of ideas. Eventually I need to cross the stream to where we're going. Oh, that'll work.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I've got it, lads.
Good day, Henry.
My God, we pulled it off. I won't leave the tavern for a week.
Fucking hell! Christ, I'm still shaking.
The pair of you would jump at your own shadows. It was nothing.
Fuck off. You were shitting yourself. I could smell you a mile off.
Me? No fucking way. I was just...
You won't talk your way out of this one. So show us the bloody money then.
Here it is.
Holy shit!
A third of it is yours.
Fuck yeah! First we get drunk out of our heads. Let Andrew see what he missed out on. Good luck then.
Alright. Oh, you? What are you doing? So silly.
Jesus, that was fucking amazing.
What? You actually enjoyed it?
Aye, of course. This is how you make money.
You're fucking right.
I knew you had it in you. So, show us the money.
Here it is.
I can't believe it. We're rich.
That we are.
And
gonna spend a week in the bathhouse. Fuck it, a month. And every wench in the province will be in there. See you later.
Oh, 1,000. Woof. That's a lot.
Hey,
Hey, what do you say to move into Pribislavis? I'm in charge there now, and I could find some job for you.
a job in the woods? Doing what? Collecting pine cones?
You could help with the building work.
To hell with that. What good did honest labour ever do me?
We've got a tavern, too.
Ah, now that's a different matter. Emptying tankards is a job I do best. I'll shake on that.
No doubt I'll regret it, but I'll take you.
Nice. We finally got Fritz. Now, where's Matthew? Now, where'd Matthew run off to? Oh my gosh. How far did he make it?
Yeah.
Wow, he made it pretty far. Hold on. Don't go back to the tavern over there. Go to the tavern of Pribislavis.
Jesus, what have you been up to?
Listen, Matthew, I'm running Pribislavis now. How would you like to move there? There's work enough to be had.
How much work?
Lots of it. Don't you worry about that.
Henry, that's exactly what I am worried about.
I might have known. We've got a tavern there, too, though.
Why didn't you say so right away? I can always count on you, pal. I'll get going then, alright?
You do that. But don't forget, you'll have your work cut out.
I don't doubt it. Another alehouse to drink dry. Goodbye.
Friends without benefits. Nice. Alright, well, we unlocked the achievement. So we finished the quest line with Fritz and Matthew. That's one off the list. We'll have to, before the end of the night, we'll have to go up to Pribislavis and, actually, you know, we're pretty close to there right now. Maybe we should just go there first. Well, no, we gotta wait for them to actually get there. We'll fast travel to Ledechko, then we'll go down to the Band of Bastards from there. Our nourishment is just so high right now. Can't take potions when it's this high. Come here, girly. You gonna come sit with me? Oh, we failed. Trespassing? What? Oh, you're trespassing.
Yeah. Yeah.
We left that there, but we're good. What? The heck was that? Okay, girly girl?
Yeah.
Something freaked my cat out. She just fell right back off the TV table. I don't know what that was. What was that weirdness? Oh, we're heading towards Lord Capon. That's not where I want to go. Go down to... Go exactly back the direction we just came. Whoops. Stuff happens, though. It's fine. So tomorrow night is Wednesday. Got nothing planned for Wednesday night at the moment. So I think we'll probably just do Stardew Valley. Thursday night is going to be Critical Role like normal. And I think Thursday night we will probably play some HOTS after Critical Role's over. And then Friday night's pretty open. And by then I might have set up my streaming for PS4. I don't know what we're going to play this weekend. I got to figure that out. If we want to maybe start a new PS4 game, or maybe I just want to leave it a little bit more open-ended. Just kind of play what I feel like playing at the time. At some point, I would like to get my streaming setup going for my Switch as well, so I could get all of it going. But I think I believe I need a capture card, which is a little bit spendy, but not, it's not like horrendously expensive.
Yeah.
So we'll go out on the third mission, but first let's put all of our armor back on. Now let's go ahead and fix any of the stuff we haven't fixed yet. Stuff's too damaged to fix. So it's that.
Henry, come here.
Can we set out?
Sure. We'll head towards Sasau today. Jakey heard at the tavern in Ledechko that someone there saw some unfamiliar horseman.
You think they could be Hagans?
Maybe, maybe not. It's enough that they're not local. Could be the escort of some merchant caravan, of course.
I guess we'll figure it out, won't we? Now we're gonna go charging over in that direction. Yeah, I'm pretty tired today. I had to get up early to go to the DMV. Spent about an hour there, which was unfortunate because that made me a little bit late to work, about a half an hour. That's fine. They were okay with it. Hi, girly. Oh, they're my good girly girl. Yeah, you get up in there. You get nice and comfy. You go night-night, B. Hey, you quit being so uppity, okay? Hey, you quit being so spastic. Girly, where do you think you're going? Trying to escape already? You just got here. Alright, go on, you. Go on, you. By the way, I had 2 new followers earlier that I haven't said thank you to. Ariquish and Gretchface Killa. Thank you for the follows.
Jakey, go and scout ahead. Don't want us running into any surprises. See if there's a good spot for us to camp.
Right, Chief. What's the matter with Jakey? No back talk?
I gave him a swig of schnapps at supper. Perhaps it made a man of him overnight.
Or that boar piss of yours took away his will to live.
Come on, bud. Yeah, you gonna go sit over there? Okay. Both my kitties have abandoned me. Uh-oh.
Brother, where are you?
Brother. Brother?
All right, Henry. I'm coming, brother. Second. That's the horse.
We're on the river bank. We have to get back to the bank, quick, before they cut us off.
I got us surrounded right now. Oh, sorry guys. I can't help you right now. I gotta go win the tourney. If I don't leave immediately, I'm gonna fall behind. Can I equip my stuff, please? Please? That would be why, I guess. How did I suddenly not have all of this stuff equipped? That's not what I meant to do. Okay.
Had enough of life, have you?
Got him. Play. Oh. My girlie running that wheel again. Made it out, but there's definitely not as many of us as there was. She really gets that thing rolling.
What now? I don't know. They could be lying in wait for us anywhere. Someone must have snitched on us. We should split up and get the fuck out of here.
So every man for himself?
Just so.
But you think it was one of the band who betrayed us?
Look around for yourself. Who's missing? Jakey, that's who. I sent him on ahead, and he knows which way we're going. That little fucking Judas! When I get my hands on him, he'll rue the day he was born.
I'll try and track him down. He can't be too far away.
No, it's too risky. He could have Hagen's people all around him. All we need to do is get out of here in one piece.
All right. We're gonna go back to the encampment. Is this one of our guys? Can't remember if this is one of our guys or not. Weird. I wonder if he died.
Yeah.
Pretty crappy axe that he had there. Alright, so we'll ride ourselves out of trouble here. Random wayfarer out here.
Yeah.
Where are we going? We can fast travel back to Ledechko again. Get us within range. And we can actually go ahead and get our clothes fixed there. Real quick, because there's a tailor in Ledechko. And this is it. As soon as we finish these last quests. We'll be going for about an hour and 42 minutes so far, even being live. Plus, I was live for probably like 20 minutes before we really got into the episode. Normally, I don't like to start up more than 5 minutes before, but I jumped the gun a little bit and then wasn't ready as early as I expected. Alright, let's... Taylor is right here.
It came from over here.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and just wait an hour, maybe? Maybe they'll be open? I don't know. Weird. Expect them to be open by, 11.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I'll be with you.
There we go. Actually, go ahead and check on our other stuff here. Okay. One of our guys. It's cool that they like move around like real time in the game. Actually, with it being this time of day, let's just fast travel back to the mill. Go talk to Teresa. I am starting to get a bit sleepy, but... Oh, there it is. But we can finish this. Not that I'm, like, tired of playing this game, because I love this game, but I do think that I am ready to end the playthrough for now. I'll probably come back to this game at some point. I don't know if I'll do additional, like, YouTube playthroughs, but I could definitely pop on and play this game from time to time. I enjoy it that much. Play it again at some point. Wrong direction. Wow. We're still leveling up stuff, even this late into the playthrough. By the way, we had a point in speech earlier that I knew. Oh, and vitality, too. Berserker. That one. Beach. Or will the trustworthy middleman? Breadsteed and lockpicking. Take, I think Master Thief. They'll save us a little bit of time on easy locks, at least.
I've got something for you. I know this is your favorite.
It is indeed.
Nice.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to.
Basically, anytime we don't have the smitten buff, at this point we can come take a walk with our beloved. She'll come with us since we somehow went directly across the river there. Okay, sure.
I love it here by the water. But how come you've been so quiet the whole time? What's on your mind?
Food.
I was thinking about food.
I might have known.
I'd love some sweet pancakes with honey.
And some milk to wash them down.
Followed by a roast chicken leg.
Oh, Henry.
What? It's really good.
Not all at the same time. You can't eat roast chicken after pancakes and milk.
Why ever not?
You're an odd one.
Well, that's what you love about me, isn't it?
Maybe.
Aww. Yeah, if my memory serves me, we have a couple of little interactions like that, and then we have the final countdown.
Here we are. Thanks for stopping by, Henry.
My pleasure.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
missed it a bit.
Yeah.
Back up to camp. Oh, that did not work. Oh, that didn't work either. Oh, there we go. I hit a bit of lag and the loading save there. There's Kuno. Thing still has an arrow sticking out of it, dude.
I see everyone made it back in one piece.
Thank Christ. Someone up there must like us. Somehow we always manage to get out of these sticky situations.
Huh.
Yeah, someone up there, or someone down there.
Shit, right. Well, the main thing is we made it.
So we'll go patrolling again?
We will, but not you.
What? Why not?
I found out where Jakey is. I want you to grab him and beat everything he knows about Hagen out of him.
What are you going to be doing in the meanwhile?
We'll go on patrol as normal. It could be a trick, you see, to lure us into a trap.
But what if they're waiting to spring a trap on me?
It could well be, Henry, so you should be very careful. But one thing's for sure, Jakey won't be there forever. And someone's got to go and check it out.
Where is he hiding?
He isn't, the little shit. He's drinking away his 30 pieces of silver in some alehouse, bold as brass. The inn on the meadow, or something like that.
The inn in the glade?
Yeah, that's the one.
I'll get going then.
Go. And when you find him, deal with him however you see fit. Just make sure you find out what he knows first.
Right, Chief.
All right. Where the heck is he? Oh, this one. Same inn, man. Such a storied history at this inn. Andrew really does cater to all kinds, doesn't he? Oh, I guess I shouldn't say I don't have anything planned tomorrow night because I do have an NGS cast scheduled, I believe. I gotta tonight check to make sure I've got everything set up for it. Could actually set up some of it right now. Starts. Casting overlay. Chaos. I got Artemis versus CM After Dark tomorrow night at 7:45. So a little earlier than I'm accustomed to starting, so I won't quite have time to get dinner on the way home, I don't believe. Jakey. Where are you, Jakey? Meow
I'd
meow.
like a beer.
Heck is this guy? He up there?
Ah. God save you.
I'm looking for a young fella by the name of Jakey.
A cheeky-looking stripling.
That'll be him, all right.
Well, I don't like to snitch on my guests. It ain't good for business. Since it's you, I'll make an exception.
Thanks, Andrew.
Well, I was gonna throw him out on his ear at first. He strolls in here like some lord, ordering people around. He's nothing but a snot-nosed brat. But then, he showed me the weight of his person. Well, business is business. He stayed here a couple of days. Yesterday evening he was boozing here. And then went off to the woods with some wench.
To the woods? That's a very broad term in these parts.
Someone said they saw them heading south across the meadow. There's pine woods there and cliffs, and that's where they went. The girl's father was here with her, a merchant. As soon as he noticed she was gone, he went off to look for her. You might meet him.
All right. Thanks.
All right.
Take care now.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Pretty wide expanse to have to find these two. Yeah. Alright. Just cover this expanse down the bottom side of it. That's where I would expect to maybe likely see it, is as far as
Henry? Please. I'm glad you're here, Henry.
Ah.
I thought I'd be stuck here till Judgment Day.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I picked up this wench at the inn, see? And we wanted to go somewhere quiet. Only the bitch whacked me on the head with a rock. And fucked off with all my coin.
Did she now? And which way did she go?
I haven't a clue. But I reckon as far away from her father as she can get. She won't be going back in a hurry. I've met some mad wenches in my time, but that one was a piece of work. She could have just asked me for coin, instead of trying to smash my skull right away, and then to leave me like this.
I'd say that's the pot calling the kettle black.
Listen, Henry, that thing with Hagen, I didn't want to, really. But they kept threatening me. And then they offered me coin. Jesus, Henry, I've never seen a pile of coin like that in my life. Kuno wouldn't give me as much as half a groschen for a cheap wench.
Yeah, my heart bleeds. Enough. Tell me where I can find Hagen.
Hagen? Lord Zul? Yeah, I'll tell you, Henry. We're still mates, right?
I don't know if I'd go as far as mates, but let's just say I understand.
I knew you and me would understand each other. So, you'll let me go if I tell you?
Let you go? That rock must have really scrambled your brains.
Henry, I'm really sorry. I swear. Those fellas scared the wits out of me.
I can believe that, but why didn't you tell us about it? You didn't have to betray us.
I don't know. I was confused. Please, let me go.
First, tell me where Hagen is, and then we'll see.
I won't say anything as long as I'm tied up. I know how that goes. I'll be left here for the crow.
Let's see.
I know what you mean, Jakey. Kuno's no less of a bastard than that Hagen. They're all birds of a feather.
Yeah, right? But why ride with them then?
Kuno's on my side.
I suppose you're right. Hagen's planning to raid some village. In Samapesh, I think. He's gonna go there in person, along with what's left of his band. So, are you gonna untie me now?
All right. You can go.
Oh, thank you, Henry. Thank you. I owe you one. If we ever meet again...
You'll buy me a beer and we'll have a friendly game of dice.
All right. Now, I guess we're just going back to the encampment. If I can continue to stay awake. Which is a big if. Apologize if there's a couple of momentary breaks here as I try to shake off the fatigue. Alright, so if I sit up a little bit, hey, we're finally under 100 nourishment. Fail. Haven't had a good combat really today.
You're dead.
You're dead. Right? Who will be coming to kill me, I wonder?
Hey, who's there?
Well, these guys are not targeting me. Game is broken. Even after I hit them? Really? Alright, well, that's not much of a combat either. Oh.
The answer to my prayers.
Man, something is broken in this combat. Ow. You know, sometimes the game breaks in a bad way that doesn't help you, and sometimes it breaks in a great way that makes everything free. Hashtag bug exploitation. Take most of their stuff. But we'll take the marigold. Well, ever since I really looked into potions, this game has gotten much easier. Maybe I should start using an axe. Make things a little more sportsmanly. Because, let's see, we are level 20 with the mace, or we're almost level 20 with the mace. Maybe I should finish it, but, I mean, that might be our last combat, to be honest. We'll see. Is there any of this we can fix? I don't know why I'm putting so much energy into this. Not make any sense. Inventory. Ooh, the horse can't carry anymore, right? Well, we'll have to get rid of some of the heavier stuff. It's not worth quite as much. Now we're completely full. Whoop.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look. The miller.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
I've got some goods here.
All right. Goodbye.
He's got 1K. I might be able to sell some stuff off to him. Yeah, what is the lowest cost stuff that I can sell to him? The amount we're getting for these is kind of low. That's fine. Do you have anything interesting to buy? Oh, yes. Yes, he does. There's that horse we stole. Stays there, huh? Let's go back to the mill. Down over here. And we'll see if we can take Teresa out again. I don't know if the game's gonna let us so soon. But I think it's the next day. I'm not entirely sure. not, we can just sleep / wait a day. Even read our book. Probably got another half an hour in me at the most. But I think that might be enough time to finish this. If we're efficient with our time. See, this is end of day. I just went out with her, so we will take a seat, read our book. Easy peasy. Increase our skill at lockpicking. We're already pretty good at. Is there any other books that? Oh, actually, yeah, the hunting. Reading is a great way to learn. For most people, not for me. I'm terrible at that. All right. So then we can sleep. Oh. I don't think we have level 10 herbalism, so not gonna work. Sleep. Well into the morning. Make sure that Teresa's up at this point. See if we can take her out again. Get our energy bar filled back up, but it won't deplete our nourishment because we don't lose energy or nourishment when time is passing and we're staying in the same place. A perk that can be both helpful and not helpful sometimes. Alright, so we've still got the smitten buff, so I'm not sure exactly how that works with trying to take Teresa out on a date.
My God, Henry. You look a sight. What have you been doing?
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
What, now? I can't at the moment, but stop by later and we'll...
Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just let time pass for a little bit. Take a seat. Look at this green water. So I'm guessing we can't take her out while we already have the smitten buff. Is what the game's yelling at us for. Got that wheel going again. Such a good girly. Burning out all that extra energy. Still gotta try to take some time to train my other cat to run on that wheel as well. Took a little bit of doing to get her on there and running on it, but once I got her taking a few steps on it, she just kind of started running on it from there. My other cat's a little bit more stubborn, so I don't know. I think it's gonna take some doing to get him onto that.
You wild boar.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
In this weather?
Let's go. Let's just go to camp.
Yeah.
Game just did not want us to go out with Teresa today. Fine, I don't want to go out with you anyway.
Yeah.
I found Jakey, and I know what Hagen is planning.
Spit it out then.
Zul plans to raid Samapesh, and he wants to lead the attack himself.
I see. And what about that treacherous little bastard?
I let him go.
What? Are you out of your mind? That little fucker nearly got us all killed.
Well, what can I say? I believe in giving people a second chance.
So do I. And I gave one to every man in this band. Only that's not Jakey's second chance, or even his third. He's had a dozen chances already, and he still stabbed us in the back.
Saddle up now. We'll ride to Samapesh right away.
All right.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have brought him in if he was going to be such a treacherous D-bag. Such treacherous scum. Alright, is this it? Feels like it might be it. And if we do come back to this game, I don't think we'll play this playthrough though. I think I've pretty much completed everything I want to do in this playthrough. I think if I come back to it, it'll be a new playthrough. Start from the beginning. Start from the beginning. Oh. There they are. They were waiting for us.
There they are. I can see Zul's colours. It seems they want a parley, sir.
Parlay, eh? Right then. Let's parlay.
Parlay.
God be with you, Sir Kuno.
My respects, Sir Hagen.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure since the siege of Lansenbach, wasn't it?
An age ago that was. In those days we fought under the same banner.
We did. And even today, we may yet part friends. After all, my quarrel is not with you, but with Cobula.
The thing is, your quarrel with Lord Cobula is my affair, since he tasked me with keeping order in his lands. And you, Hagen, you were disturbing that order.
No offense, sir, but you are just a mercenary whose main concern is keeping order in his purse. My dispute with Radzig Cobula concerns a higher ideal. Cobula shamed my family over a trifling misdemeanor. He hanged my father, razed our castle to the ground, gave our property away to his family and cronies. And for that, I demand just retribution. But you don't have to stand in my way, Kuno. I'm well aware why you served Radzig. You owe him a favor. And from what I've heard, it's not the first time you've had to pay him back. It won't be the last either. The fact of the matter is, you fight Cobula's battles for him, and you've little or nothing to show for it. If you accept my offer, on the other hand, you can ride away from here a rich man. What do you say, sir?
Kuno, you can't do it.
You're making a common mistake, Henry. There's a difference between what a man can't do and what he ought not to do. In this case, the difference is the size of Hagen's offer.
I understand. But supposing I make up that difference out of my own purse?
You? Henry, have you seen the size of that chest?
I have, but you might be surprised. And what have you got to lose anyway? Coin is coin, and if you stay on our side, you can still keep your honor too.
Maybe. But you'll have to pay a high price because Hagen's offer has one big advantage. I don't have to risk my life and that of my men to take it. So, what have you got to match that?
We'll blow his out of the water.
Well, well. I never expected that from Radzig or from any of his people. It's a shame you didn't mention that coin right at the start. I'd have put a bit more effort into things.
You'll stay then?
Obviously.
Well, it didn't seem so obvious to me.
Come on now, Henry. Don't take offense. And let's go and deal with Hagen.
Achievement unlocked. Mercenary's honor. Are there achievements for the other outcomes? Because yikes.
It's true, Sir Hagen. This is not the first time I've paid Radzig back. Nor will it be the last. But then, he did save my neck from the noose. So I'll be long beholden to him. I'll make no bargain with you. But I will take your silver.
You would fight me? You're a damn fool.
I've no wish to fight, but neither do you. Otherwise you wouldn't have tried to buy me off. So it seems that we're evenly matched. Let's see who fortune favors.
So be it.
All right, here we go. The big combat. Now, is this going to throw us directly into combat, or is this going to let us? Oh, I think it's going to let us get a potion in first. Man, don't have any room for a potion though. Our nourishment thing is killing me. Oh, let's see. So, like, yeah, even if I wanted to heal later, that's 5. That one's 10. Now we can do one of these though. That doesn't add any. 5, 7. Yeah, that's fine. Ow. Yeah, they're ganging up on me. Ooh. Gotta back up and let my friends help a little bit. Oof, got him.
Well, that's that. Good work, lads. Mother of God.
Four sons! Well, now it's time for a drink.
Take all of Zool's stuff. Team? The Noble Sword. 61, that's pretty strong. Horse can't carry it. Of course not. Let's drop the stuff that is the least amount of moolah. Make a little room here. Simply put, anything that's like under, at least 50 is just not even worth holding on to, because the actual value is not what you're going to be able to sell it to a merchant for. I would say maybe 50 per pound, even 30 per pound. Like this, definitely not worth it. Oh, the cumin disguise. Yeah, we're getting rid of that. Alright. Woo! Goes all of that stuff. Definitely wanted all of Zool's stuff, though. The, is this any better? 98. Man, no, this is not even close to being better. But we can start using, it's a long sword. No, short sword. So we can start using this with that, and we would start leveling sword again. Let's see. The whole map is revealed. And everything on it. Cool. That's a nice perk. Now, if we were hurting for money, we can go through and we could try to actually get all of the best stuff off of all these guys. But not really worth it. In this case, I don't think. Another noble sword. Piercer. Piercer is pretty good. The 26, 2610. Yeah, that one is actually better than what we have. It would just need to be fixed in order to be. The rest of the stuff, we'll get it all fixed up. All right. Does that put an end to that quest? My guess would be I would have to return to Sir Radzig. Yep, we're going to leave a lot of stuff on the floor, but that's fine. So we will slowly heal up automatically because of our trait as we travel. Oh, and because of that and because of the potion we took. We'll avoid the snare. And then, yeah, we might go try to take Teresa out one more time. Probably should have just gone straight to the mill, but that's fine. We'll report to Radzig. And then I think that's it. Maybe we take one last trip up to Privet's Labbits and see how Matthew and Fritz are doing. 2 a.m. here, so that's usually when I try to call the stream and go to bed. I have to wake up at 9:30 to get ready for work. I like to try to get at least like 6 to 7 hours of sleep every night. I got a little left last night because I had to get up early. Next Wednesday, though, I'm actually working a double shift, so I'm working from 6:30 until 7. Ooh, 6:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. So, I don't know how much I'm going to stream next Wednesday. That's going to be a long day. I also imagine I probably won't be streaming much Tuesday night, because I'll be getting off work at 7 and having to come back at 6:30 in the morning, so it doesn't really leave a lot of time to stream. But I get Friday off next week, so we'll do an extra long stream on Friday to make up for it. Plus Tuesday night is my practice night for HOTS. So like I just don't see myself streaming at all Tuesday next week. What is everybody's problem with my reputation lately? I feel like this has something to do with my dog.
Back to the mill. Ho!
Weird. Alright, I think he's in the upper part of this building. Maybe. Maybe. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. They gotta come around.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Sir, we got rid of Zul.
Finally, some good news. Tell me all about it.
We caught up with Hagen in the fields near Merhoyet, and there was a skirmish. It was a tough fight, but in the end, we were victorious. Hagen fell.
Good. That's good news, Henry. Any losses on our side? Kuno's men? How did they fare?
Some of Kuno's men fell, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that. Such is a mercenary's life. May they rest in peace. Anyway, you deserve a reward for your efforts. And thank you, Henry. Once again, I'm beholden to you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Ah, thank you, sir. But I'm sure you'd have managed without me.
Don't be so modest, lad. Since that catastrophe at Skalitz, I don't have many people left that I can rely on. Best go and rest now.
Thank you, sir.
Nice.
God be with you.
800. A completed Band of Bastards. All right. So that's that done. We got everything done with Matt and Fritz. Now there's only one thing left to do.
Yeah.
Well, two things. Who is it? Alright, so we're gonna have Armor Smith fix up
God save.
the Zool armor we just got.
Goodbye.
Yeah, so the pretty as a couple point upgrade for us. By the way, let's take this thing off. This thing is just ugly. Oh, but this thing comes with this ratty overcoat thing. That's weird. Eh. Stick with that. Those are nice. So 1 increase, but that's fine. That's a little bit of an upgrade. This one's actually more expensive. Nice little upgrade.
God grant you health. See you later.
This guy has anything more interesting for us to wear on that outer bit. These are like the ratte colors. Get a little bit different coloring. He's got all these different ones that we can wear. We can also do like frocks and stuff. That's pretty much it, though. I'd rather just have no hood there. Alright, we'll just leave it as is for now. Look pretty good.
Garlic, carrot, beetroot, onion, all that grows in the ground. Fresh. Come right
Pour
up.
yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
Alright, well, let's go clean ourselves up. And we'll take out Teresa. Oh, my gosh. Horses will not go straight.
God's bless.
I'm interested.
And what is it? I'm.
Yep. We'll have everything laundered. We'll have them fix up our wounds so people will stop telling us how terrible we look. And get nice and clean.
Yeah.
If I didn't know you, you'd have given me a fright in that armor.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
In this weather?
Well, oh well. I tried, chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess we can only walk places when it rains. Doesn't bother her to sit outside on the bench and sew stuff, but she can't take a walk with us. Hashtag girl logic. Hey, do you want to go out somewhere? Yeah, sorry, I can't. I gotta do my hair. Well, let's go check on Matt and Fitz. The snare. And I think as much as I want to show you guys the outro for Henry and Teresa, it's really not that worth it. Really, it's just both of them staring longingly at each other over a sunset. I'm like, it's not really all that sweet, but it's not really that special. Yeah, so we'll go check on Matt Fritz, and then I think we'll probably put our game away in Pripyat Slavitz and probably never come back to it again. If I'm being honest. Because this is pretty much it. I can show you guys the end of the game too, but really it is you go to the end of the map on the right side and you talk to Lord Capon and you're like, okay, I'm ready to go, and then you just right off into the sunset and the game's over. And if you want, you can reload to right before that and go do some more stuff. And we finished most of the side quests in this playthrough. We haven't left a lot on the table, certainly. Some, but not much. And also, we've been playing it a lot the last couple weeks, so I'm kind of ready to call it for now. I was going to do Paper Mario as the next game, but I'm not feeling that as much now. I think it was a neat idea, but... We're talking the original Mario 64 Paper
Yeah.
Alright, so we don't have a judgment to make or anything, because it's too late in the day to do that. But I guess we'd probably find Matt and Fritz out here.
Glad to fucking see you, Henry.
Matt!
So, Fritz, keeping busy? Are things to your liking here?
Oh, aye. Not a dull moment. That ale of yours is nearly as good as we had in Skalitz.
I might have known you'd be doing nothing here but sucking down ale.
I beg your pardon. Somebody's gotta make sure you're not serving up horse piss here.
Alright. Well, that's the end of the dialogue with Fritz. Oh yeah, Adam.
I'm glad to see you.
How are you doing?
Trade is booming. Hard work makes people thirsty, and there's plenty of hard work in these parts. You know, it's the first time since all those terrible things happened that I feel like I belong somewhere. Thank you, Henry.
Hey, you're welcome. Only book he's got, we've already read. Let's see.
Coming.
There's Matthew over there. Refugee.
To the women! Hey, Henry!
To the women!
So, what do you think of the place?
It's paradise on earth you're building here, mate. Only there's no one here but sweaty laborers. Couldn't you try and recruit a few pretty maids next time?
They'd only run away from you anyway.
So what? Have you seen how fast I can run?
Oh my.
Good day.
I'd like you to...
Certainly.
I want to achieve...
You can't become a master...
Well...
Now, why are you knocking all the stuff off of my table?
Take care.
Not very nice. Alright, well... That is going to do it for this playthrough. I am done. I have won the game. Got all the best armor, got the best horse, got my best friends in the tavern. Because that did something. I don't really know what that was worth. But you know, we're just going to ride off, go to bed in our nice... we are now... charge of Privet's Labbits. It's time to finally rest. Take off all of this fancy armor because I don't expect Lord Henry will be needing it. And we'll put him to bed. Alright, well thank you everybody for watching. This has been a lot of fun sharing this game with you guys. Like I said, if you want to see anything else that I didn't cover specifically with this, or if you'd like to see a new playthrough of it, feel free to request it at any time. I'd love to come back and kind of play this game more live. And unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of people watching it live, so or on Twitch. So unless people will then watch it on YouTube, then there's not really a reason to play it. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to some of my more popular streamed games like Heroes of the Storm and Stardew Valley. I'll keep playing. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody that did come in and watch and chatted occasionally. And yeah, I've seen a couple people checking it out on YouTube as well. I really think it's a great game, and I think this is a pretty good playthrough, start to finish, of kind of what the game entails and how it how you can interact with it. And I didn't spend too much time, doing a lot of extra stuff or spending a lot of extra stream time doing random crap. Felt like I did a pretty good job of being on point with it. So yeah. So like I said, thank you guys again all for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I'll be back tomorrow night with an NGS cast 7:45 in my own division, actually, for Artemis versus, what was it? It was Artemis versus CM After Dark. And then after that, we'll probably hop over to either some Pokemon TCG or Stardew Valley, or maybe some Heroes of the Storm. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I will talk to you guys next time. I hope you all have a good night. Bye.